another video for Panda Boo Designs. My name is Brenda Kay and I am the owner of Panda Boo Designs Planner Shop on Etsy, and today we are doing my 2008 planner lineup, proposed planner lineup because things can always be subject to change if things aren't working, but I have put a lot of thought into this over the last few days. I got some new planners for Christmas that kind of made me reevaluate what I was going to use for planning for 2018. I'm trying to think how I want to tackle this. Okay. Let's just grab one and dive on in. We'll start with the planners. I am going to personally be using like my everyday planners, and then we'll go from there because that kind of segues into other things. Okay, so for Christmas, I was gifted 3 of the Planner Girl line planners. I don't have, well, I do have, okay. I got a Trendsetter, I got a Dream Girl, and I got a Goal Getter. I will show you what I've done with the Goal Getter in just a minute because I have kind of changed that up a bit. So the only one of the 3 that I have not pulled apart is the Dream Girl, so we will look at that one first. Or Daydreamer. Daydreamer, now I'm not going to do a full flip through because this video would be like 3 days long if I did. Daydreamer is a horizontal format, and as you can see, I already put in a clear plastic. This is Mini Happy Planner clear pocket page. This is going to be my memory keeping planner. So I went to Michael's this morning for the planner bar, and I picked up a seasonal sticker book. This is actually my first Happy Planner sticker book. I'm super excited. And I'm going to use this to decorate a little bit, but mostly this is going to be pictures and journaling about our week, anything like that for the year. And I have a feeling halfway through the year I'm going to end up having to split this. So I'm going to keep an eye out for the snap-in covers, like the hard snap-in covers for this, because I have a feeling I'll get 6 months in and then have to split that. So this is the only one of the Happy Planners that I am not franken-planning, pulling apart, reorganizing, is this one, and that is my memory keeping planner. Next up is the Trendsetter, and this one I have part of Goal Getter in here and I have Trendsetter in here. So this is currently housing 2 planners minus 3 months of each planner. In case you aren't familiar, Goal Getter is very neutral and is the brand new hourly. These were limited. These Happy Planner Girl line were limited release, and I didn't think I was going to be able to get one, and I got 3 of them. So my sweetie's amazing. Anyway, so this is Goal Getter, very neutral, definitely for like setting goals, getting things done. And then Trendsetter is bright and colorful, which I also love. And Trendsetter is the monthly planner. So you have the monthly layout, then you have this goal setting page and kind of an overview, and then you have checklists for each day. So I'm going to show you this. This is going to be my one of my business planners. And the Goal Getter is my personal planner because I really like having an hourly layout to lay out how my day is going. So after showing you that, I will show you what I have in here. And I actually have not taken this tag off yet. I purchased this little planner fanny pack thing, pen pouch today. It is actually for the mini Happy Planner, but I have it on my regular. So this is my personal planner, my personal everyday planner. Sometimes I will carry this with me when I go places, depends on what I am doing. I do have an everyday carry, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But this is a Franken planner. Part of the setup for this is inspired by At Home with Kita and the way she sets up her planner. So I have several sections here, and I've made these today at the planner bar. Really excited about them. So these will change. The papers will change, but these are my 4 sections. The first section is my calendar. Then I have business, personal, and home. And this is my master planner. If I had to get rid of everything else, this is the one planner I would keep. Heaven forbid, I don't have to get rid of everything else, and I can just keep everything and be happy. Anyway, so the pocket is, and the clips and the sticky notes are from the menu planner. I picked one of those up. Also on sale at Michael's. Let me go grab that. So this is the menu planner. I got the kit. It came with the stickers, the pocket, the clips, and the sticky notes. It also came with some shopping list pages. And I took all of the menu planning sheets and put them in the back. So I have all of my tabs ready for as I plan things. And I'll show you guys that in a minute. I can stick them in under their main tabs. And this will be my main family recipe book. So that's what I didn't have on hand to show you guys. So there is a pocket in the front, and this is just to hold anything I needed to hold. And right now, like, I took notes on a wrapper for another planner from a video I watched. Okay, so the first section is my planning section, and this is where I have the Goal Getter planner. I took my tabs off the side and put them on the top. I love top tabs. I like having side tabs to separate my sections, and top tabs for subsections. So for the first one, the planning, I have my Goal Getter. Oops, gotta take that one out. So I have my calendar, and I just have the Goal Getter. So all of January, February, and March, 3 months here. And I use my little, right now I'm using the little paper clip just to mark the week I'm on. I have a shopping list sheet in here, and I also today picked up the list pack, which is one of the brand new releases. So I can stick one of those in there for anything that I need to mark down to do for myself. Next section is business, and this is where I have, that needs to go back in the trend center. This behind here is where I have my trendsetter. This is my business section. I keep this in my personal planner, my master planner, because this is perfect for me to brain dump. If I'm out somewhere or I'm sitting, end of the evening and have a thought of something I need to design, then I can write it down. I'm not using the checklist. Let's see, I have to be careful because I started brainstorming some things. Okay. The monthly view is going to be my master overview for the month for my business. What am I thinking? Yeah. Social media, releases, those kinds of things. This is where I'm going to do any goals, major checklist, anything like that. I want to do 3 challenges a month. One, because it's good to challenge yourself and learn new things, and I want to, like a doodle challenge, maybe a handwriting challenge, and a planner related challenge. So I can track those here. I still haven't decided which ones I'm going to do, but on Instagram. I should preface that by saying on Instagram. And then I just have room to brainstorm for my business here. And then I can't show you the page before this, but it looks pretty much like this. Just a whole bunch of checklists. This I'm going to do for brain dump. So it's not necessarily going to be a daily checklist, like each day. It's more going to be just a master brain dump. And as I think of things I want to design or create or draw or whatever, it'll go in here. So I have 3 months of trendsetter. This next one is my personal section. So right now I bought the new wellness extension pack today. which is absolutely gorgeous. And I just have 1 month of that in here so far because I want to focus on 1 month of taking care of myself at a time. And this is going to be both my, it's just like my health and wellness. So my exercise log and, oh, I missed a day. We were at the planner bar and my son was kind of going crazy and I have to move my stickers. Anyway. So yeah, I can track what exercise I do. I like that it has the positive word, the reading, the listening to, the feeling, the watching for the week, how you spent time unplugged, and then at the bottom here there's reflection. Today was thankful for, focusing on looking inward, daily gratitude, joy of today, which I think is really nice. And I want to keep track of personal care, so when I do a hair mask, when I do a face mask, when was the last time I shaved my legs, when was the last time I washed my hair, because I don't always wash it on a set schedule because I have curly hair, so even if I don't wear it curly, it gets like, you know, it just gets really dried out, so I don't wash it all the time. Sometimes, when was the last time I actually fully showered, because I have a busy life and I don't always get to, your mom, you don't always get to shower. I try to go no more than a day between my showers, but it's happened. Moment of truth there, guys, it's happened. But what exercise I did, what my meditation was, those kinds of things I want to keep in here. What I ate, see if there's any correlation between my eating and how I'm feeling. On the monthly view, I will track symptoms. So when my period is, if I had a headache, if I was depressed, like my mood will go in here, those kinds of things. So it's my complete like health and wellness. I actually won't do meditation in here. I take that back. I have a spiritual journey journal that I'll show you guys in a minute. And then this is the home tab, and right now all I have is, this was an extra divider from the wellness pack, so I thought I like that it said live well, and this is where I keep the menu sheets. In her video, or on her channel, Marquita from At Home with Kita, she keeps these in here. She will pre-decorate and what the recipe is, maybe even print a picture, like if it's a Pinterest recipe. And then when she's out or she just has some downtime, she will fill it in. So that is my plan for that, because there's some recipes on Pinterest that I always go back to. So I want to start cataloging those. And then in the back, I have just the notes from the Trendsetter. So I have all of the list sheets from Trendsetter. So this is my main planner. Sometimes it goes with me, sometimes it stays at home. It's not super bulky at the moment. It's not super heavy either, so even with the metal discs and the snap-in covers. So yeah, I can take it with me if I want, or leave it at home if I want. So there is that. And then we'll go ahead and do my spiritual journey, since I already mentioned that one. So this is a Webster's Pages cover, and it will fit a 8.5 by 5.5 or 5 by 8 planner in it perfectly without being too bulky. I could even put a couple more, like another notebook or two in here if I wanted. So I don't have a lot, I don't do a lot with the pockets, at least not at the moment. I'm not sure if this is going to stay in here. It's just a convenient place for me to store it. So I have this is actually the blank book from Webster's Pages that I recovered with some paper. And it kind of, I did this a while ago and it actually kind of matches. So that's a happy accident. But it's just a blank book that I can use for journaling or sketching, artwork, whatever I feel like doing with it. And then this is my Seasonal Observances Spiritual Growth planner. So I am Catholic, so we have a lot of observances throughout the year. I am also a healer and very in touch with nature, so there's things like the moon cycle I want to track, and how that affects us and, you know, people around me, so I know when I have a client coming in, you know, what could potentially be the situation. But yeah, so that's what this is, and I have section for each day where I can, if there's going to be an observance that I need to take care of, I can make a list for that day, or just what is the day, or, you know, when I'm working on moon stickers that I am hand drawing. And at the planner bar, my sister and I, we just did like the first 3 months. I am going to put tabs on here. I have the recollections tabs so that I have tabs for each month. That's March. There's February. So that's what this is, and this, you guys won't see this one. This one's very, very personal. So I will not be showing this at all after this video. So that is the first and last time you'll see my spiritual observances planner. And then the next one I will show you guys is my everyday carry on the go wallet planner. Make sure. Okay, nothing important is showing. So like I said, this is my everyday carry. This goes with me everywhere. It is my wallet. I keep pictures of my family, I have a pocket for cash and any other miscellaneous things. This is a mini happy planner. This is the wildflower mini, I think. Erin actually found this at the grocery store, which I think is pretty funny. So I have the first 4 months in here so I can plan ahead. I just washi the edges and punched it so it can fit in here. Here's how I'm doing the months. Nothing really exciting at the moment. I am going to start designing for these, but not for a little while. I have other planners I need to get sections done for, and then I'll add things in as I go. But yeah, so I just took a gray Faber-Castell Pit Artist brush pen and put in my dates and all through January, and I started doing February. This is with a gold gel pen, and then the days I put in with this is Erin Condren, the dual brush or dual tip pens markers that she came out with, and that's as far like I've gone. I've started doing March, but yeah, this is my on-the-go planner. So when I'm out, if I need to, you know, make a doctor's appointment or whatever, I have that. And then for anything past that, I do have the 2018 from Marcia Bermucci, if I need to do any planning beyond that, or if there's anything else I need to notate and I don't really have room here. Then I have my address book, which I can't show you guys because it's my address book. If you don't keep an address book, you really should keep an address book, because you never know if your phone, you know, if your phone dies, if you lose your phone. I've had all things happen. I've dropped my phone, had the screen completely shatter. I've had my phone run out of battery and not had a way to charge it. I have lost my phone. So I keep a physical address book, and directions to places that I go regularly. And then I just have a bunch of note pages back here that I may end up, well no, I'll probably put in here. So these are like shopping lists. There's my master grocery list. And then I try to keep a page for each person, like things we need for projects, those kinds of things. Then I have stickers in the back. These are the Erin Condren dots. And I have another pocket. There's gift cards and things in here. And then these are other things. So I have my library card and club cards in the back. And that's it for that one at the moment now, because I know I've had people ask me, where is your crocodile planner? Where is your yellow planner? There it is. It was waiting until after Christmas to make an appearance because I was using my red one that I found at Goodwill. So it is back, and it is back in service, and I love this binder. So yeah, this one will be my regular, everyday, all day. Looks like we're getting a Amazon delivery to the door. Maybe. Oh no, it's not. door. They just parked in front of our driveway. Okay, that's interesting. So there's my everyday carry. Now on to, let's go ahead and do this one. I don't carry this one with me. This stays at home. This is a recollections binder I've had for a while. I had turned it into a B6 size traveler's notebook. At the moment, it is just housing the mini budget planner, which is where this needs to go. So this is going to be our budget planner for the year. So when we sit down a couple times a month, we can put in, do the budget, and then we can mark the bills and what we spent and those kinds of things. I think it was, what's her name, the vegan organizer. She uses something like this, and then they keep track of what they've spent each day and whatnot. So that is this, and this is on the Trendsetter mini discs, because Erin had given me a Trendsetter mini, and then Michaela fell in love with it, my youngest daughter. She saw it, she absolutely fell in love with it. So I went to buy her a new planner, and I wanted to get her one that had the holographic foil because she loves the holographic foil. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, or the silver, it's not really the holographic. I just grabbed it, and I didn't realize that it was the budget planner until I opened it, and I'm like, oh, well, she can't use that. She's 11. She doesn't have a budget. So I took the metal discs for myself, and this comes with silver discs, so it looks really good anyway. So that is our budget planner. I did have the pages for this in my main planner, but to reduce some of the bulk, I figured we'd just keep it, and I don't need to really carry this with me anyway. Okay, let's see, what do I have left for home? And then we'll get our personal family stuff, and then we'll get on to business. This is the Big Happy Planner. This is the Hello Beautiful Year, the marble. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this. This is an 18-month planner, so I will go through and pull out the first. I've played with it a little bit. I was using this for some business stuff. Oh, there's that other page. And then I thought I would use it for memory keeping, but this is actually going to be my family planner, like the master home planner. So this can lay open. I have a specific counter for it to go on where it's not in the way. It can lay open, and I can divide this out. It's perfect if I divide each of these boxes in half for tracking family stuff. So a lot of vehicle activity outside my front window. Huh, okay. But yeah, so I can have a section for each person, and any home chores, if people have appointments, it can be in here so everybody can see what everybody is doing for the week all at once. The kids come home, they can see what their chores are. It's all right here. Nobody has to ask me. Nobody has to look in my personal planner. It's right here for everybody to see. So that is that one. And I'll probably do some videos on that so you guys can see how I use that once I get it set up. That may also house master cleaning supply lists, master cleaning lists, those kinds of things. In my planner is where I'll have things like my personal organization list, project list, those kinds of things. So, last family-related planner is this mini hardbound EC. This is my homeschool planner. I don't my big kids aren't homeschooled, and I don't formally school with Reese. I do have a preschool curriculum for him. He's going to be 2. He's extremely bright, keeps me on my toes, let's say that. So I started using this, and then we just holidays got busy. So now that January is restarting, we're going to jump back in, and this is an 18-month planner, so it will cover the entire year. But I can just put in whatever we need to do for school for the day. Not a lot of decorating in this one. Back here I have book lists, craft supply items, food items, things we need for this particular curriculum that I am using for him. So if I, it's like, what do I need to do? What do I need to get? I can look back here and be like, okay, well, I have that, I have that, I have that. I need to get this. I need this for this week. So and the way I was laying it out is I have the master schedule here. So we'll introduce the Bible story, the color for the week, the shape for the week, the animal for the week, and then if there's any other activity. I put the scripture here because there's a scripture, there's a Bible song, there's a poem. Then on Wednesday we review, so there'll be a letter for the week, look for items with the color. We pretty much review everything that we introduced on Monday. Friday's another review, and then on Sunday there's also things to work on, not on Sunday, but I block out these dates. If that makes any sense. Then if there's any self-care, sign language, and a particular book for the week, it goes there. And then down here I put any specific supply lists. So as you can see here, this was the first week. We did Noah's Ark, black for this color chain. We found circles, that was a shade. We talked about raccoons. And we're supposed to set up his preschool poster. Here's the Bible verse for the week. Then we did the letter A, looked for items that are black, paint a circle, which we really don't look for the items. He's not quite there, but we talk about the color black, and I show him things that are black. And then pictures of raccoons, play peekaboo, here's the song for the week. And then again, more stuff like that. So if we have any raccoon stuffed animals, more black items, circles, things like that. The poem for the week, and then taking care of me, which for this particular curriculum is like naming parts of the body to start with, sign language, his book for the week, and then make a little note, review scripture, song, poem, and other concepts daily. So that's, and then I have the list of supplies, worksheets I need to print out, the books we're reading, and then what I need for the activities for the week. So we're going to repeat this, but starting this next week. So that's one of those things I have to do this weekend, is set up his week. And then my thought for this is keeping track of his sleep schedule, and his potentially sleep schedule and what he eats. So his meal plan, what he eats and how many hours he slept, because that makes a big difference. If he starts getting sick, if he has a weird diaper, I can look and go, okay. And I like having it in the hardbound because it's a good permanent record as he gets older. It's not necessary in my state to keep records, and he's 2, almost 2, so it really doesn't matter at this point, but getting in that habit of keeping records. And then that is it for personal, family related. I'm sorry, I think I have one more. Well, no, I won't go there. I showed you the trendsetter. That is like master brainstorming, brain dump kind of planning for my business. This is going to be my main workbook for my business. My businesses, I have 2. I have my Etsy business and all the things related to that. And then I have my massage therapy business, which I am going to be getting off the ground in 2018. So I need a master workbook for all of that. So I'm sure you guys have seen this around. It is the Your Best Year 2018 Business Edition by Lisa Jacobs that I am still in the process of printing out. So I have the first section printed out. But this is my master plan. And then the trendsetter is my brain dump, kind of getting the ideas out. And then for the regular everyday record keeping for my business, I am going to be using the large EC, which has gone through several variations of life in the last few months, because it is an 18-month planner. I got it in September. It was going to be family planner, seasonal observances, but this is going to be my record-keeping book for my businesses, so I can track, starting in January, income, sales, clients, for now, it's all going to go in one book as a master record. If I have to, I will make a separate book for my massage therapy business and keep this for Etsy, because having the sections. But I think I can run it all in here and just have it as one place to keep the records for my business. And then, you know, if I need information, then I can pull it really quick. So, because it's all right there. Because for certain things, I do have to pull income information and stuff like that regularly. So if I keep it all in there, then I hopefully won't lose it, because it's not pages that I'm tempted to take apart. So yeah, so I'm going to be using this as the master plan trendsetter for the brain dump, kind of on the go Etsy related stuff, and then the large EC for that. And then this isn't really a planner. I mean, it's a planner, but it's not really. This is a 6-month expansion pack for Happy Planner. I cannot talk anymore. Holy cow. Okay. 6-month extension pack for the Happy Planner. And this is strictly for design. Like, I am not going to plan in it. This is for designing kits and showcasing kits, because it's the basic layout. You can't get any more basic than that. So there is that. So it's not really a planner. It's just there. And then I also have 2 planners that I'm not entirely sure yet what I'm going to do. This one is probably mostly just going to be for showcase and design. It's the mini recollections, so I can design kits for this as well as for, you know, I'll be doing, I got a lot to design for. And then this one, Erin likes to give me planners. This one was a surprise this morning. It is a At a Glance 2018 planner, very simple. It almost has like parchment feel paper. Like, it's really cute. It's really nice. I kind of like the yellow paper. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I kind of like it. So I'm thinking this may be record keeping for my children. And again, this would be one that wouldn't see the light of day, probably wouldn't get a lot of decorating, because I do have, you know, split time with my ex-husband. We parent 50-50, but we'll have conversations about things coming up with the kids, things the kids want to do that I need to tell him about. Anything happens, kids have, you know, a rough day at school, they're sick, anything like that. If they're running a fever, I can mark it in here, and then it's one place if I ever need the information. And it's slim, so I can throw it in my bag if we're going to a doctor's appointment. Michaela's medication changes because she takes ADHD medication, anything like that. I can jot it in here what the information is, so that, you know, next time we go, it's like, okay, what are her milligrams? If we go to a different doctor, what medications are the children taking? It's all in here. So that's probably what this is going to be for, but I'm not sure. So these 2 planners I really don't have a plan for. Plus, I do have my EC pages in a 6-ring or a Franklin cubby that will also be mostly for design now, since I have my Happy Planner. Back to Happy Planner. Yeah, that's where it all started for me. That's what inspired me to start my sticker business. So I'm very excited to be back in my Happy Planner. But okay, so that gives us 1, 2. Well, we're not counting these because they don't have a purpose yet. For sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically 10. 1 workbook and 2 for design, so 12. I have a planner for every month of the year. I will be going into detail over the coming weeks on how I am using this. I'm kind of thinking a video a day, just on my planning system and how I do this, and it doesn't take me long every day. The videos may be longer than I would normally take because I'll be explaining things, but it really doesn't take me long every day to do all of this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you made it to the end of this video, I want to thank you very much. And I'm gonna go now and do some more adulting stuff. So hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Please definitely subscribe if you are not already subscribed so you can see how I manage all of this crazy mess. And give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this and if you want to see how I am going to use all of these planners in the coming year. And you want to be kept up to date on that, definitely give me that thumbs up. Comment below, what planners are you using for 2018? I would love to know. And how you are using them, because I'm always open for inspiration. And I will talk to you all in my next video.